Hey guys, Eric Steckel here, and it's a real honor today to present you with the official Eric Steckel signature pickup set from Seymour Duncan, the one and only legendary Seymour Duncan. It's an absolute honor and a privilege to work with these guys. I've been working with them for many years, playing the Saturday night specials and the JBs, but to have my own signature pickup with the Seymour Duncan Custom Shop is really a dream come true. So back in 2019, I was on tour down in Australia, and a big fan of mine is a vintage guitar collector, and he lives in Melbourne. And he contacted me before my Melbourne show and said, "Hey Eric, I have a original 1960 Les Paul standard called Candy, and it's a pretty famous burst. A lot of famous players have owned it, and it's been through a lot of different hands over the years." And he said, "You know, it would be an honor for me if you would play it at your show or at Soundcheck, or if we could get some videos with it." And I said, "Absolutely." So we had a few hours to kill before the show, and we met at a music store in Melbourne, and he brought the Candy, and I plugged it into my rig, and I was blown away with the guitar. I really was. I mean, anytime you get to play an original 1960 burst, it's a special, occasion. But the thing that really stood out to me, more than really the old wood or the neck or the beautiful patina or anything like that, was the sound of the pickups. And I didn't know at the time, but the reason why I liked them so much was they were very underwound. Even for typical specs of 1960, they were pretty underwound. A typical 1960 PAF might be around 8 or 8.1K, and the pickups in Candy happened to be around 7.5. I play with a lot of gain, so when I plugged that guitar into my rig, it was so articulate, it was so clear. Every note sustained and bloomed so well, but there wasn't any mush, it wasn't soggy, it wasn't, too saturated. So it was kind of the sound I had always been looking for. And but most of it was from the heartbeat of the guitar. It was the pickups. So when Seymour Duncan approached me to do a signature line for their custom shop, I immediately thought of the best pickups I ever played, which were those pickups, those 1960 PAFs in that Candy burst. So fast forward a year later, and the owner of that 1960 was kind enough to let us, and Seymour and MJ, reverse engineer those exact pickups in Candy. So my signature pickup, you are getting a faithful recreation of the 1960 PAFs in that particular Candy burst. And what's so special about those is just how underwound they are and how sweet the mid-range is. So the neck pickup is 7.5K. The bridge pickup is 7.68, and those numbers are even lower than typical for that era. And even though I love high gain and I love, I'm known for blues metal, but still, even with all that gain and all that brutality in the tone, I prefer low output pickups because it really lets the tone shine through and they sustain more and the notes bloom more. So what's special about these pickups that I hope you guys out there who play with a lot of gain notice is that it's articulate, it's clear, it rings like a bell, and it almost has a little P90 element in it because it's so low wound. I'm show you what these babies can do, so enjoy.